Ravenswood was the kind of town people drove through without stopping. Its cracked roads and dilapidated houses told stories of a place long abandoned by time. Yet the few who stayed knew the truth. Ravenswood wasn't forgotten. It was avoided. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in streaks of orange and red. Emily Reed, a journalist eager for her next big story, stood at the edge of the town square, her camera slung over her shoulder. She'd heard the stories, the warnings whispered from one generation to the next, but to her it was just a ghost tale. "The lights go out," she muttered to herself, flipping open her notebook, "and the shadows come alive." Sounds like a perfect headline. The streetlights buzzed to life as darkness blanketed the town. But tonight was different. A storm brewed in the distance, its thunder rumbling like a warning drumbeat. Emily noticed the lights flicker, just for a moment. She glanced around. The streets were empty. Every window was shuttered, every door bolted. Ravenswood had turned into a ghost town the moment the sun disappeared. As she walked, her footsteps echoed in the stillness. She reached the old library at the town's center, a crumbling building said to hold records of Ravenswood's past. Pushing open the heavy doors, she stepped inside, her flashlight casting long, wavering beams across dusty shelves. The air was heavy, suffocating. Emily felt it immediately, a presence, a faint whisper. Her heart raced. "Who's there?" she called out. No answer. The whisper grew louder, joined by others, until the library was alive with voices. They spoke in a language she didn't recognize, their tones pleading, warning, desperate. The flashlight flickered. Emily banged it against her palm, the beam stuttering back to life. But in that brief moment of darkness, she saw them. Shadows, tall and formless, standing between the shelves. They didn't move like normal shadows. They pulsed and twisted unnaturally, their edges sharp and alive. Emily stumbled backward, her camera slipping from her shoulder and crashing to the floor. The sound echoed, and the whispers stopped. Silence. Then the lights outside died. The darkness poured in like a living thing, swallowing the library whole. Emily's breath came in short, panicked gasps as she backed into a corner, clutching her flashlight like a lifeline. "Please, no." The shadows moved closer, their forms solidifying into something almost human. Almost. In the dim light, she saw their faces, or what was left of them. Empty sockets where eyes should have been, mouths that stretched unnaturally wide, as if screaming silently. A single word escaped their mouths, chilling her to the bone. "Run!" Emily bolted, her flashlight guiding her through the maze of shelves and out into the stormy night. The shadows chased her, their presence cold and suffocating, draining the strength from her limbs. She made it to the edge of town, collapsing just as the first rays of dawn broke over the horizon. The light sent the shadows retreating, leaving only Emily, shaking and alone. Ravenswood survived another night, but Emily would never be the same. She had uncovered the truth, but at a cost. The lights didn't just protect the town, they protected the world from what lurked in the darkness. And now, Emily knew, the shadows wouldn't stop until they had her.